Hi everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Quarantine with Rosh. So today's guest is a Bangladesh player. His name is Quazi Nurul Hasan Sohan. So I'm so excited to have him on the show today. We're just gonna wait for him to join and we'll get started. Welcome Sohan. Welcome to Quarantine with Rosh. Hope you're doing well during these quarantine days.
Yeah, thank you.
How have you been spending your time with the family during this lockdown situation?
Yeah, actually, I have a little kid. She's just 9 months right now, so it's a great time to playing with her. And for the fitness, I'm doing a little bit of gym in my home and a
Okay.
little bit of running at home. That's it.
Yeah. Have you been doing any other things, like any new hobbies or any cooking or helping out in the house, something you don't usually do?
Uh, just a little bit of driving. I love to drive.
Okay.
So sometimes I'm going out with the family, but it's a tough time for us. It's a long time so far we are in home.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what is the situation like in Bangladesh? How is it kind of, are you allowed to go out at all, or are you completely just supposed to be staying at home, or what is it like?
It's tough for us. It's a crowded country, so a lot of people in here, and it's I think day by day it's going bad for us.
Okay.
So I don't know what happening next, but hopefully, inshallah, Allah will recover us from this situation.
Yeah, definitely. So now one question, if you had to be quarantined with another Bangladesh player, who would you pick?
I don't want to be quarantined anymore because it's boring for me. It's almost 2 months,
I
so
know.
I want to I want to get rid of from this quarantine
Yeah,
first of
and
all.
go back to training and practicing and being a
Yeah,
cricketer.
yeah.
Definitely. Okay, let's move on to your childhood. So when did you start playing cricket?
It's I think from the childhood, but especially I started playing at 2005 from
Okay,
2005.
okay. And then who was your childhood cricket hero?
I love to see Adam Gilchrist.
Okay,
After that, MS Dhoni.
alrighty. And then what was your least favorite subject in school?
Uh, I love to do adda with friends and family,
Okay,
and sometime driving at night, go out with family.
yeah. Okay, let's move on to the cricket. So when you found out in 2010 you were going to be a part of the Under 19 World Cup, what was your first reaction?
It's great feelings for me. And it was a great pleasure for me to play for the Bangladesh team. So it's really I'm very much excited on that moment.
Yeah, and you played twice for the Under 19 World Cup. So what were some of your favorite moments that you still remember from being a part of the Under 19?
Uh, I played 2010 and 2012 as well.
Yeah,
So I think there were a few moments. It's a long time ago, but I think I love to play with the boys. Uh, we are the same boys. We are doing a lot of fun in the
yeah,
ground and of the
yeah,
field also. So there were a lot of moments in that situation.
yeah. So now you made your domestic debut at a very young age. So what was it like, being a youngster going into the domestic circuit? Were you feeling any pressures or what were your thoughts, going into that domestic circuit?
I love to play in the pressure situation. So I love always in the pressure situation, and I think it's a good habit for me as well from the childhood. I get it from my inside. So
Okay.
it's not a pressure. I love to take challenge in that situation.
Okay. So now you've also been playing in the Bangladesh Premier League for so many years. So how do you think that's also helped your cricket, being able to play with alongside and against so many national players, getting to spend so much time with them. So how do you think first, how has it developed you in your cricket?
It's a good, very big tournament in here. I
Yeah,
know, it's a little bit of uh, good reaction from the players and
yeah,
the official as well, and it's a great platform to perform for the youngster. And from the it's a great things for us. We are sharing the same dressing room with the foreign players and the legend players also. So we will take a lot of good things from them as well. And
yeah,
I think it's a uh, almost like the international environment in the dressing room and the field also. So it's a good thing for us as well.
hmm yeah, definitely. What is your favorite memory playing a part of Bangladesh Premier League?
uh, I played three final match. I think 2018 we lost against
Yeah,
Kumilla Victorians. It was
yeah,
a close match. So I think it's a great memory for me as well, because in that situation we are very much near to be win the cups, but in the last moment we just lost it.
yeah. Which happens. So that's one big part of cricket. You never know what happens. So on that note, also in 2015, let's talk about that innings. You scored an unbeaten 182 runs for your domestic circuit. So how was that feeling like? What was in your mind while you were playing that innings for you to, just go out and play like that?
It's a great lesson for me, I think, because I was batted on 182 not out. We had 1 day and two hours also.
Yeah.
In that situation, we had also 4 wickets in our hand. So in the time, I think our captain asked me to he wants to declare. Then he asked me
Hmm.
what he will do. I will go for the 200 or will go for the win. So
Yeah.
I think I learned one thing from that moment, that I am always want to be play for the teams, what's team required, not for individual. So I think it's a great lesson for me, and I just follow these rules for the when I play anywhere. I want to play for the teams. So I think
Yeah.
it's a great lesson for me.
Okay. What was the feeling like when you first put on that Bangladesh jersey, when you got into the national side and you put the whole kit on for the first time? What were your thoughts and what were the feelings like?
It's a great feelings, and it's a I can't explain you was
Yeah.
what type of feelings in that moments. But I love to play with the red and green T-shirt for the national side.
Yeah. So let's now talk about, your debut. So first, let's talk about the T20 debut you made against Zimbabwe. So, being there and playing your first national match. I know you said you love pressure situations, but was there anything that you had a feeling that I need to do anything, I need to prove anyone, or were you just like, I just want to take each match and just play and do my best?
One thing that when I was debut for the national side, it was my hometown. So
Yeah.
when I went for the bed, in that situation, there are a lot of crowd in the gallery. So they
Hmm.
welcome me like in the I think it's evening time.
Yeah.
So they all on their mobile lights, and they welcome me. I think it's a great feelings for me, and I think after going into the field from the dressing room, I think I don't want to take any like pressure or any situation.
Yeah.
I want to take the challenge and want to go it.
Yeah, definitely. And then making your ODI debut against New Zealand, you had good stumpings, runouts, catches, even good runs. Many of the Bangladesh players weren't able to face those New Zealand bowlers, but you were able to score runs in each of the matches you played in. So what was that like, playing against a side like New Zealand and, being able to perform like that with both your keeping and with the bat? How was that?
In New Zealand, wicket is very green top, and in their home they are very much strong. So I
Yeah.
think in that situation, I just thinking about myself, and I was too much confident. that I can play. It's a I think it's not. I'm not taking too much pressure. I just take it as a normal game, and
Yeah.
it's a great chance for me to play here.
Yeah, definitely. What did you think about, the conditions in New Zealand? I mean, New Zealand is known for tough conditions. Any team that goes there, it's always difficult. But I mean, despite, the matches being lost, but you performing, kind of what was it about New Zealand that you kind of did like on the batting turfs?
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said last.
Yeah. So, I mean, what was it like for those New Zealand conditions? How did you kind of enjoy those conditions? And what was it different, besides you playing anywhere else, what were some differences that were you faced there?
In New Zealand there are a lot of windy, and it's
Yeah.
really tough for batting as well and for the fielding as well, because it's too much windy, I think. Even the flight can't go in a sweet way. you know.
Did you have a bad experience if you're saying
Yeah,
that?
yeah, I had.
Okay, we'll get back to that.
I,
Finish what you're saying
I,
and
I
we'll go
was
back to
very I was very much uh, uh, you know scared after getting out from the flight. It's horrible for
Oh
me.
my God. Oh my God. I was just in New Zealand 2 months ago when the India New Zealand Test series was going on, and we got on our flight, but our friends missed the flight. So they went on a later one and they had the worst experience. Their flight was going up and down. Like it was
Yeah,
so bad. So I can imagine you probably had a similar
yeah,
experience. Definitely. Yeah, the conditions there, I mean, they're very different. They're very windy for sure.
yeah.
So now let's also touch upon the Nida Trophy. So that in 2018, what did it feel like? When you were watching that final, you were a part of the Bangladesh squad. So watching that final and that match just going out of your hands, basically in that last, the last over almost. So what was the feeling like when you guys were almost there, but just that little tweak that happened at the end that Dinesh Karthik pulled off?
You're talking about the neither stuff match, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, you know, in I think we lost 3 matches against India. One for 2016 World Cup.
yeah,
We played against India in Bangalore. We lost by 1 runs. I was with the team. So, and another one is Needhas Trophy and the Asia Cup final also.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, in 2016. So it's it's a uh, bad experience for me as well, but I think there are a lot of positive things which we can take it on for
Mhm.
the next future future also.
Yeah, definitely. And talking about the future, this year the under 19 team won the under 19 World Cup. So what was that feeling like? For Bangladesh team, that young team to go and pull that off and beat the unbeaten India team that was, running across the under 19 World Cup and so close to it, but the Bangladesh boys just showed their character and were able to, win it like that. So how proud of a moment was it for Bangladesh?
It's a great pleasure for us also, and we're very much proud for the boys had been done.
Yeah,
India was a very very strong team, and I think Bangladesh played brilliantly, and I think it's a great proud moment for us. The
yeah,
boys played really well throughout the tournament.
yeah, definitely. So let's move beyond cricket. So we get to know you on a personal side. So what is your favorite food?
Sorry,
What is your favorite food?
beef and khichdi
Okay,
and beef steak sometimes.
okay. What is one place you would like to visit?
But I want to go to the Kashmir.
Kashmir, okay.
I heard about Kashmir. It's a very nice place.
Yeah, yeah. What is a secret talent that you have?
Uh, I have to check. I don't know.
Well, during this quarantine, you're locked down, so you can find out what
Yeah,
your secret talent is.
yeah.
Okay, what is the most used app on your phone?
What's up?
Okay. If you were a superhero, what power would you want?
Uh, you know, Especially for uh, our country like India, Pakistan, or Bangladesh, there are a lot of corruption. So if I get any power, I want to try to remove this kind of corruption from our country. That's it.
Okay, that's a good answer. Now, lastly, we're gonna do a this or that round. So basically, it's a rapid fire. I'm gonna give you two choices. You pick one. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, hot coffee or cold coffee?
Hot coffee.
Okay. Chocolate or vanilla?
Sorry, chocolate and
Chocolate or vanilla?
chocolate.
Okay. TV or books?
TV.
Okay. Winter or summer?
Winter.
Movies or shows?
Movie.
Movies. Okay. Sounds good. Well, thank you so much for being on Quarantine with Rosh. Hopefully, we got to relive some of your memories and hopefully you had some fun.
It's a great pleasure for me to join with you as well.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much.